Hi friends, this is Dr. Apurv Mehra. Here I'm going to talk about an idea, right? I was reading a book by Mr. Javed Akhtar. It's about him called as Jadoo Nama. In Jadoo Nama, the introductory paragraph was beautiful. It was, in the world there are three kind of league of individuals. The first one are those who talk about people. The second who talk about incidences, and the highest quality are the ones who talk about ideas. It inspired me at a very young age to look for ideas, look at ideas. We all want to be the better version of ourselves. We as doctors enter MBBS, but when we get into post graduation, the path narrows down. The path is more beautiful, but it narrows down. And it narrows down because the margin of error keeps on decreasing. And here comes the problem. Problem is that you are amongst the clinicians. Your teachers, your professors, your associate professors, they are all clinicians, or they are working in a medical college, right? And the time is very limited for them to teach you, and most of the learning becomes anecdotal than scientific. But when we end up comparing and competing on the international standards, we somehow fail or find there are some lacunae. Indian doctors, postgraduates, are world class. They are class apart. The kind of hard work, commitment, brain, intelligence that we all bring together is unmatchable. But then, you would need a training. You would need a training, if you think Neeraj Chopra could throw that got him the Olympic gold medal without training, with the best hands, it's practically not correct. Your 1,000 days with books are less than 1 day with a teacher, right? So we thought of, in 2019-20, we thought of Conceptual Orthopedics, right? As a level bringing platform where all the postgraduates, not only of this country but the world, can think about learning from the best, the very best. Who are the best? They are seasoned examiners and teachers. They have seen and dealt with normal, abnormal, and complicated cases. They have relied more on the diagnosis, and they have skilled themselves to the management. Over time, gradually, their level has come so up, right, that each line they speak is almost imprinted in your heart and brain forever. And here comes the birth of Conceptual Orthopedics, which turned into eConceptual, further enhancing on these lines, right? We came out with the next streams like Conceptual Surgery and now Conceptual Anesthesia. And if you look at Conceptual Anesthesia, right, this is a beauty. Why? Because it has a conglomerate of new innovations, classic experience, good technology, fantastic concepts. So it's covering all the corners beautifully. We have fantastically created notes required to clear your concepts, and if you're appearing for any exam, to prepare for that. It has classical daily live lectures by the specialist. It's just not anyone. Like if you just go to the lecture that Professor Kundra, right, took on vaporizers on the inauguration day, your heart will just melt. It's so beautiful. We have professors coming from the leading colleges of Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, all over. And they are all working hard for what? For you to benefit out of it. Go through the lectures which are available for you in the YouTube or in the app. I think you will understand, right? The aim is, and it was never, when we started this, to live forever. But the aim is to create something that can. And this is what it is. I will like to quote these lines for eConceptual, for which I took permission from Mr. Harsha Bhogle. With a touch of class with a stamp of authority. That's what eConceptual is, consisting of Conceptual Orthopedics and Conceptual Anesthesia. Go through it to understand what I mean here. Thank you very much.